The 2025 season marked a historic chapter in world football, especially for Liverpool and their exceptional Colombian star, Luis Díaz. While manager Arne brought fresh ideas and tactics to the squad upon his arrival, it was impossible to ignore the colossal impact Díaz had across Europe and beyond. With his electrifying dribbles and stunning goals, the Colombian ace proved to be one of the Reds' most vital assets last season, even exceeding the hopes of the most optimistic supporters. While Mohamed Salah continued to post staggering numbers, as he so often does, Luis Díaz emerged as an unparalleled supporting force in Liverpool's attack, delivering performances that bordered on the magical. With 13 goals and 5 assists during a title-winning campaign, Díaz didn't just raise the bar, he became one of the most talked-about footballers on the planet. What many didn't know is that, beyond his brilliance on British soil, he was also crafting a parallel epic with the Colombian national team, holding his own against global giants like Argentina. Picture this, a packed stadium, the roar of the crowd echoing across the terraces, and there stood Luis Díaz, poised for something special. Against a legendary Argentine side brimming with world-class talent, Díaz produced a moment that left football lovers speechless. Receiving the ball down the left flank, he began a move straight out of a video game. 3 defenders closed in, but he danced past them with almost supernatural ease before slotting it home with laser-like precision into the bottom right corner. It was poetry in motion, a goal that lifted the stands and sent Colombian commentators into an emotional frenzy. "That's classic Luis Díaz," they shouted, struggling to contain their excitement. The clip instantly went viral, shared by millions across social media. Yet, it wasn't just about that goal. The true magic of Luis Díaz lies in his rare gift to turn even the simplest of moments into flashes of genius. He combines pace, technique, and vision in a way few players ever do. Whether darting down the wing, creating chances for others, or unleashing thunderous strikes from distance, every time he touches the ball, you feel that something extraordinary could happen. It's no exaggeration to say that Díaz is one of those rare players who lights up every side he plays for. And that hasn't gone unnoticed by Liverpool, or the European giants eyeing him closely. And speaking of that, let's talk about the rumour mill swirling around Díaz's future. Behind the scenes, clubs like Barcelona and Al Nassr are said to be quietly battling to secure his signature. Barcelona, hampered by ongoing financial difficulties, are reportedly struggling to table a competitive bid. Meanwhile, Al Nassr, backed by deep pockets, seem more than willing to do what it takes to bring the Colombian to Saudi Arabia. However, Liverpool's stance remains firm, they're not letting Díaz go without a blockbuster deal. According to insiders, any serious negotiation would begin at no less than £100 million. Pricey? Perhaps. But it's a figure that reflects both his on-pitch brilliance and his global commercial appeal. When asked about his future, Luis Díaz opted to keep things vague. In recent interviews, he said he's happy at Liverpool, a line that offered some comfort to fans, but added that his representatives were exploring the best possible outcome. That ambiguous phrasing left many pundits puzzled. Is he genuinely considering leaving Anfield? Or is this merely a clever way to keep options open? Barcelona's interest is particularly intriguing. Who wouldn't want to see a talent like Díaz don the iconic Blaugrana? Still, given the Catalan club's financial state, they'd need a miracle to pull this one off. On the other hand, Al Nassr, known for hoovering up big-name stars, have the resources to make it happen. But is money enough to lure a player so clearly enamored with European football into a very different world? That's the question, and for now, the answer remains uncertain. Meanwhile, Liverpool fans are on edge, waiting for the next clue about their star's fate. For them, Díaz is more than just a player, he's a symbol of energy, joy, and determination. He's rescued the Reds in countless key moments, and losing him would feel like losing a heartbeat of the squad. Beyond the goals and assists, there's something deeper, a bond between Luis Díaz and the Cop. Since his arrival, he's won hearts with his humility, dedication, and sheer love for the game. Watch him celebrate or rally the lads after a hard-fought win, you're witnessing the very essence of sportsmanship. And yet, regardless of what the summer window holds, one thing is crystal clear, Luis Díaz has already written his name in history. Be it that unforgettable goal against Argentina, his dazzling performances in red, or his warm and spirited personality, is shown he's far more than just a footballer. He's an artist. A modern-day storyteller, using his boots as brushes and the pitch as his canvas. Every touch, every sprint, every pass, all part of a story bursting with emotion. So, wherever his journey takes him next, one thing's for certain, Luis Díaz will keep inspiring football fans across the globe. Let the next chapter begin, whether it brings new goals, new clubs, or new titles. Because when it comes to Luis Díaz, one thing's for sure, you never quite know what he'll do next, and that's exactly why we love him.